A loud humming and sounds of soft metal stamping is heard as you walk into a bright white area of the latest transmission plant owned by World Industries Limited, a subsidiary of the National Enterprise Corporation, which is a commercial arm of Uganda People's Defense Forces. But the sounds aren't of auto parts being produced, but large reels of fabric running through machines, with employees using laser welders to make medical face masks. The face masks production process begins with a thin material and large spools being fed into a machine that welds 3 layers of the product into one, crimps the front of the masks, and inserts its metal line, call it nose wire. The machine then cuts out the fabric and spits the masks out faster than an ATM machine, dispensing bills. At full speed, the machine can produce 2,700 pieces per hour, totaling to 32,400 masks per day.
We are running optimally to reduce on rejection rate, on the market forces, factoring in the market forces, and so on and so forth. I'm saying the finished product has been tested as required by NDA locally here in Kampala. We are currently using the URI facility, Uganda Industrial Research Institute. I'm saying the brief description of the product. I told you it is 3-ply. That means it has 3 major components or 3 layers. The outer layer, which is the blue one, is a fabric material resistant to passage and the spread of fluid spillages. The fluid spillages, we mean blood, we mean water, and so on and so forth.
So talking about this first layer.
It is inserted in between the 2 layers, the inner and the outer layer. It must have a filtration efficiency of greater or equal to 99%. The bacterial filtration effect or the viral filtration effect is greater or equal to 99%. That one is molten brown fabric of propene material, polypropene material. It is a polymer material made out of those organic material, and it is the critical part, the most critical part of our mask. Greater or equal to 99%, and this has been tested, and it has, given us the parameters greater than the 99%. It is greater than 99. The certificate, I think, we have around. Then we have the inner, still white.
The inner layer, the last one.
That one is meant for moisture retention.
Which goes on your body.
When I'm speaking, the way I'm speaking, whatever is coming from me does not go through to the filter, and even to the people around me. With the Uganda National Bureau of Standards, we also intend to extend it further to ISO 9001 and ISO 13485.
The force is also engaging in production of sanitizers, all to fight COVID-19. This comes amidst constant advice by government and other health experts to the population to continue following the standard operating procedures to avoid the spread and contracting of the deadly virus. At the same industrial park, UPDF is also engaged in waste management, incinerating hazardous waste from both within and the surrounding areas.
We work very closely with the National Environmental Management Authority, that is NEMA. So we work very closely with NEMA and a license from them, and like my colleagues explained, the transporters are also licensed by NEMA. So we do not accept any waste coming here unless it is transported by authorized transporters. That's on that part. Then in respect of whether we only receive waste from the neighborhood, I just wanted to add that we, for instance, handle petroleum waste. And this is waste from petroleum activities. As you know, what is known as the graben. The graben extends from the Hoima area going up to the north, and that's quite far from here. And so most of the waste from that area comes to us because we are the only authorized, the first authorized handlers of hazardous waste in the country. We've had some new players coming in, but we are the first ones. And because of that, there are challenges concerning transport, and I think that's where the question was coming from. Because you will know that moving waste from Kampala to Nakusongora is not a small journey. But because we are dealing with very hazardous...
The General Manager, World Industries Limited, Major General Sabit Mzei, says Uganda People's Defense Forces is proud to have made a contribution, not only in defense, but also in improving people's livelihoods.
In line with the mandate on functions of the UPDF, we produce products that are of defense nature, but we also produce products that are of normal use. And some of the actual facilities we have, much as they support defense production, they also support the civilian.
General Mzei says the plant has offered jobs to both women and men from both UPDF and civilians.
Joseph, Dr. Engineer Okidi, but in simple terms, we don't really employ soldiers only. Here it's an industry, we recruit based on skill and competence.
World Industries Limited is a subsidiary of the National Enterprise Corporation, a commercial arm of the Uganda People's Defense Forces.